guys, yeah, Coach Zoe here, and this is gonna be your dumbbell upper body strength workout. So you just need a set of dumbbells, something to work with your upper body. We got quite a bit of work today, so maybe have a variety or be ready to drop the weights down in case you need to. We are also going to work in squat challenge number 2. So this is the second workout of the squat challenge. If you're like, I just came here for upper body, don't go anywhere. All right, we're just gonna use squats as active recovery. They're built into our 2-week squat challenge. Like I said, if you're not here for that, don't worry, stay right here. We're not going anywhere. It's gonna be a heavy upper body day. When I say heavy, I mean workload, okay? We're gonna work through 5 different circuits. All right, we're gonna have exercise A, B, and C, 30 seconds of each. And then we're gonna have 30 seconds of a complex of those 3 exercises. So you'll do exercise A, B, C, right, for 30 seconds. If you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, or you're like, let's move on, I got you. Let's get started right away with the warm-up. As always, please modify however you need to for your body. This is your workout. You know your body best. I'm here to coach you, to push you, to guide you. All right, but you gotta give me that work. So I wanna see you giving me your best efforts. I'll offer modifications along the way. Nothing really impact today, so we shouldn't have to modify too much. It's mostly a standing workout. We're gonna have a little bit of floor work. So if you want a workout mat, have that nearby or have it out already. As you know, since this is our home workout, I don't use a bench. You're more than welcome to for some of our floor work, but it's not really necessary. So it's up to you. Of course, again, you could use a chair. Oops, sorry, forgot where I was reaching. You could use a chair if you need to sit down for some of these moves. That is fine too, but we're gonna work for 4 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. So we're gonna work for 4 minutes straight in the upper body, and then we'll have a minute of active recovery in the lower body with squats, and then we'll have a 30-second rest. So pretty much 4 minutes upper body, and then a minute and a half of an upper body break before we go on to the next one. So it's gonna tack on really quick. Pick something that's light to moderate in weight today, so I'm gonna use 8. All right, you might need to adjust. All right, but like I said, we're not trying to burn out before those 4 minutes are up. So please just make sure you plan accordingly, okay? Otherwise, you should be good to go. Like I said, I'll offer modifications. I'll offer a variety of modifications if it seems like there are a few levels that we can adjust it for, all right? But for the most part, you should be good. There's no impact. The only time we're gonna really need to modify is we have some plank work. If you're somebody that is not quite up to the planks yet, for whatever reason, maybe you're expecting or what have you. All right, so get ready to rock and roll. Grab those dumbbells, come on over. I know I usually too also do a lot of single dumbbell work because sometimes that's all you have. Today is a double dumbbell, all right? So make sure you have 2 of them. Quick drink of water, and then we're gonna jump right into it. Before we jump into it, let me go over the moves really quick. So first move is gonna be a bent over row. Boom, here. So you're gonna find a nice flat back into hinge. So as close to parallel as you can. All right, our second move will be a chest press. Okay, pressing straight out in front of us. And our last move will be an overhead raise with stiff arms, okay? So some of these moves you can drop down to 1 dumbbell if your 2 is just too heavy, you don't have any other options, but some of them we're gonna need to have 1 for each hand. All right, quick drink of water, and then we're gonna jump right into it. All right, like I said, we're gonna start off with that bent over row. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you only have 1 dumbbell or you know you're gonna need to switch it up, I'll show you how we're gonna do that for the complex, okay? So like I said, we have move A for 30, B for 30, C for 30, and then all 3 will alternate. Good. Keep it up again. Try to stay as low as you can. Nice active low back. So we don't want to dip into the low back, right? We don't want to be here like a cat-cow type deal. We just want a nice neutral back. And let's stand up nice and tall. We're going to press straight out in front of us. So if this is too hard with the weights you have, drop down or single bell. Boom, right here. Right, but make sure you're pressing straight out in front of you. Try to keep those hands at shoulder height. Boom. Okay, so we're here. for less than 10. And then we're gonna go to our overhead raise. 3, 2, 1. So this move's a little more challenging. Notice my arms are not locked out, so I'm not hyperextending through the elbows. There's a slight bend in the elbows, but I'm keeping them locked in position, okay? So you're really gonna have to engage your core, so really pull that belly in and stay in control as you come up and as you come down. The eccentric is so important. 3, 2, 1. Now our complex, so get to your bent over position. We have row, row, stand up, press, then raise. Back down to your hinge. Row, press, and raise. Keep going. Don't try to rush it. Row, want to keep it strict, press, and raise, not momentous. If you have to use one dumbbell, you're here. Row, press, and raise, okay? 3, 2, 1. Right away, we're back to the top, so bent over rows. All right, so now you're getting a taste of it, right? Like I said, 4 minutes, no breaks. Good. Of course, if you need to, you can, but let's try to push through it. Pull that belly in, keep those lats pulled down the back, shoulders away from the ears. Pull those dumbbells close to the hip. Boom, boom. 3, 2, 1, straight up, chest press. Woo! All right, so if it's too heavy and you find you're taking a lot of time between reps, just drop that weight so we can keep a nice steady pace. Boom. Good. Belly in tight, eyes ahead. Excellent work. I know the shoulders are burning a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Straight away, overhead raise. So again, locked in position, not locked out. Keep those hands shoulder width distance. 2 train tracks of movement. Boom. Belly's in tight. Boom. Slow and controlled on the way down. The eccentric portion is where we really build strength in our movements. Good, now all 3, right to it. Row, stand, press, then reach. Back down. Row, press, then reach. Row, press, and reach. Woo! You got it. 10 seconds left. Stay with me. Belly's in, really squeeze those dumbbells. Good. And right away, we're gonna shake out those arms with some squats. So we're here for 1 minute. We have 1 minute of squats. It's not a race. If you wanna try to sneak in a little cardio, a little sneaky, all right, you can push those reps out. Boom, boom, right? If you have no interest in doing intense legs today, all right, maybe you did really heavy legs today already, or I mean yesterday. All right, just keep it nice and steady. We're just trying to stay active so we can give the upper body a little break. And if you are doing the squat challenge, all right, this is how we're sneaking those squats in. You can hold your weight for your squats too if you want. So if you want to give those legs a little love and you want to hold your weight, you do goblet, front rack, back rack, or just suitcase. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, I'm gonna show you the next 3 moves. So a quick drink if you need it. Moving on, we have a curl. So you're gonna twist. So palms facing your thighs, twist with those curls. Then you're gonna twist to come up to an overhead press. All right, and then you're gonna finish tricep extension. All right, so curl, then we're gonna do a twisting press, boom, and then we're finishing tricep extension, then all 3. Let's go. So I am not a curl girl. I do not like to do curls, but I have to force myself to do them. I don't know why, I just hate them. I hate them, but it's okay to not like certain exercises. My ego used to tell me that I wasn't, okay. For a long time. but they're just kind of boring. And I don't know, I'm not a fan. But it's important to do all of our moves. Good, and twisting overhead press. So palms face you, palms face out. Palms face you, palms face out. Now, if you need to drop down to one dumbbell, you're here. So it's not gonna be twisting, you're gonna have to take that twist out of it, and it's gonna become neutral grip, but that's okay. Try to push through, it's only 30 seconds, so you're gonna get probably anywhere from 10 to 15 reps in, depending on what pace you're pushing. 3, 2, 1, keep them overhead. We have tricep extensions. Now, again, if you have one dumbbell, you're gonna hold it with that same grip, neutral grip. Belly's in, make sure you're not doing this, okay? Belly's in, hips under the shoulders. Good. I know this move is a little less functional. You don't really see this type of movement in our everyday lives, but it's good for shoulder mobility. Now all three, curl, press, extend. Bring it back down. Curl, press, extend, back down. Again, controlled as you come down. Controlled as you come down. And you're getting the eccentric portion of each move at the very end. 3, 2, 1, back to curls. So I used to think, when am I doing a curl ever? I always use my hips to get weights up, kind of like in my everyday life. But then after I became a mom, and I had some back pain, back fatigue, just after having babies, all right, especially in the postpartum phase, I picked my toddlers up with a curl. I was like, okay, all right, I'll start doing curls. So, pro tip. Good, and twisting overhead press. If you don't have little ones, and you're not, all right, that's okay. I guarantee you're curling things up more often than you think. Like your laundry detergent when you pick it off the ground. Grocery bags when you pull them out of the shopping cart. Sometime when you do yard work. I don't do yard work. Good, and tricep extension. If you're judging me right now for that statement, listen, I just hate bugs, okay? So, and we have a small yard, so my husband does it. I do a little gardening, we'll call it that. Ooh, it's burning so good, stay with it. 10 seconds. Stay in control of that weight. Do not let it plop down. 3, 2, 1, and complex, let's go. Curl, press, extension. So yes, I'm twisting my weights. Curl, press, extension. My palms face each other for that tricep move. Curl, press, extension. Woo, this one's making me sweat. Curl, press, extension. Very arm heavy circuit. Good, and right away, let's go for those squats. So again, if you want to weight them, if you want to keep them weighted, maybe just hold on to them at the bottom or right here, boom. Give your arms a little break. Good. And they just a nice, steady pace on those squats. Boom. If you want to sneak in that cardio, push it quick. You know Coach Zoe, I like to sneak in cardio where I can. Good, get real deep in your squat. Especially if you're in the squat challenge. I'm gonna bet money that you wanted to do the squat challenge because you thought, ooh, I need to grow my booty. That's the most often reason I hear an interest in squats. But your squat is your most functional exercise. Hand rest. It's your most used exercise. Okay, in day-to-day life. Moving on. All right, get your rest break. We have upright row, okay? So if you only have one dumbbell, it's gonna be a little trickier, especially if it's small. You're gonna have to double grip in the center. All right, I would rather you do one side and then the other, but if you just absolutely can't do the weight with whatever you have, and you got a double grip, that's fine. Then we have field goal. So we're gonna come up, field goal those arms, and then we're gonna finish with a chest fly. Let's go right away, upright row. Sorry, a little slow. So let's keep those dumbbells close together. Keep them close to the body. Flare those elbows up. Open up those armpits. Boom. Don't use your hips, right? It's not a high pull, no. If your weight's really heavy, you might need to, but ideally, right, we should be using lighter weight. Good. All right, now field goal. So up at that 90 degree, back down controlled. Boom. Slow and controlled here. If you are getting shoulder pain, okay, let's bring it down. Tuck it in. Boom, here. Boom. Boom, okay? Good, 5 seconds left, and then we're moving on to a chest fly. 3, 2, 1. Keep that 90, squeeze it together, and open. A lot of shoulders in today's workout. Don't worry, this is our last standing circuit, and then we're down to the floor. Woo, keep going. We're going on to our complex next. So no break yet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Upright row. Field goal. Chest fly. Back down. Row. Field goal. Chest fly. Back down. I want you to close that field goal and then open it back up. Boom. Okay. And you're just gonna bring those weights down controlled. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Round number 2, let's go. Boom. Woo! You got this. Good. Chest proud, eyes up. Again, belly's in. Make sure that those hips stay stacked beneath the shoulders. Find a little bit of a soft bend in those knees. Good, you got this. Moving on to our field goal next in 3, 2, 1. If you just don't have light enough weight, unweighted, boom. Right here. Good, okay? So if for some reason the weights you have are just still too heavy, change it, unweighted. Boom. Oh, feel that burn. Woo! Almost there, then we have our chest flies. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fly it out. Oh my, holy smokes. We could also alternate, like I said, if you need to drop lower. So keep going. So I want you to focus on that squeeze to the center. So really try to squeeze those elbows together. I know. Fatiguing. Here for 3, 2, 1. All together now, let's go. Row, field goal, fly. Row, field goal, fly. This is it. And then you have your squats. Last 30 seconds. And then an upper body break. Good, stay with it. Almost there, we got 5, 4, stay with me. Every rep counts. 2, 1, and rest. All right, right away, squats. I know I said rest, but only those arms. Keep going. I'm just gonna let my arms rest here, like gorilla squats. I don't think that's really a thing, but that's what I feel like. I feel like a gorilla. I do this. Good. I'm gonna push the pace a little bit. Because although my arms are burning out, I know I got some juice in me. Good, just past halfway. Keep going. Check in with that squat. Make sure you're sitting nice and low. Knees behind the toes, eyes ahead. Boom. Keep that chest up. Good, 10 seconds. This is a good time to work on your depth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, on the floor, quick drink we need. Next we're gonna do right side, left side. So we have push-ups. So your push-ups, ooh, this is gonna be so hard. Your push-ups are either on your toes or on your knees. Your second move will be a renegade row. And then your third move will be a kickback. Okay, so complex will be a push-up, row, kickback. All right, one side only, all push-ups. Let's go. I'm gonna stay on my knees. Woo. Let me try. Don't compromise form, okay? If you're like me, you wanna really challenge yourself, all right, I love it. But if those toe push-ups are just not doing it, back to those knees. A crappy rep is not better than a really clean modified one. All right, one side only, let's go. Rows. This is where I said you might need to, if you're need to modify, you can come to a tabletop now. Take some of that weight off the posted arm. Good. And try to keep those hips flush to the floor. Really bring that core in. Good. And now kick back. So here you might want to come to a table. Good. Good. All tricep. Yeah. Again, if it's too much, unweighted. Just really focus on squeezing at the top of that extension. Good. Stay with me. Come on. 5 seconds, and then we have all 3 moves. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm gonna keep my hand on the bell. Push up. Row, extension. Push up. Row, extension. Push up. Row, extension. Woo! Push up. Row, extension. Oh my goodness. 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1, weight to the side. Right away, we're back to our push-ups. Oh yeah, if that's too hard, low, high. Low, high, okay? Or you could do it from a table, really not my preference. I'd rather you just do a low, high plank. All right, if you were to do a table, I did these when I was pregnant, but you have to be sure that you're rocking with it and not leaving your butt behind. All right, and rows. Sorry, I'm gonna switch my side so you can see me. So you can hold your plank here too. I don't know if I did the last time. Just stay in control. It's all about that control, all about that clean technique. Belly in tight. Whew. Almost there. We got our kickbacks next. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to a tabletop. Good. You can also modify this complex by standing. I know we're almost through it, but if you need to do it for the complex, you can just elevate your hands to your bench or your couch. Do it all from there. Whew. Everything together, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push up, row, extension. Push up, row, extension. Come on, let's go. If you came here to get stronger, you gotta push through that burn. You gotta push through that burn. You are tough. You're not made of glass. Let's go. Almost there. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right up on your feet. We got squats again. Woo! I said that was our last standing circuit, the one before that. Didn't say that was the last time we'll be standing. I know, you forget about these. Woo! I'm just doing these unweighted. My arms. This is an upper body workout for sure, but oh my goodness. Biceps and triceps, girl. Woo! Shoulders too. Very shoulder and arm heavy today. We are getting chest and back, don't worry. It's just not as intense because we're using lighter weight, okay? So those are big muscle groups. Usually you need, you know, more intensity, so heavier weight to really get a challenge out of those guys. But don't worry, they're getting hit too. Good. I might name this, if you're watching this, probably naming it shoulders and arms. Good, all right, rest. Last but not least, so you might need a chair here. We have tricep dips, but you wanna maybe do it on a couch or a bench instead of a chair because you wanna have those weights next to you. But we're gonna do tricep dips, so you can keep your hips elevated and do it, or keep your hips down. Boom, tricep dips. Okay, or again, from a chair or a bench. Your second move will be an overhead press. Boom. But you're gonna be seated. So you feel a lot different core engagement, and then we'll finish Russian twists. All right, so let's go right away. Tricep dips. If you're on the floor, the range of motion's not very large, so I like to elevate my hips and make it a little more intense, make it a little more challenging. But if you're using a bench, you can get a lot more depth, which is preferred. All right, and back to seated. Boom, boom. So if you're on a couch, you could just like slither down to the floor and be here. So do your tricep dips just on a couch or on a chair and then slither down to the floor. That's another option. Boom. So notice it's a lot harder to maintain that tall posture, huh? Good, and Russian twist. So I'm gonna put my weights down for this, lean back to a 45, twist side to side. We don't wanna be hunchy here, okay? Nice open chest, boom, big twist. Maintain that 45-degree. Might even help to have your hands up. It's gonna make it a lot harder though. You can also bring up those legs. 10 more seconds, and then we have the complex. So one of each. 3, 2, 1. So bells close. We're gonna do dip, press, twist, twist. Back to it. Dip, press, twist, twist. All right. Dip, press. I know it's a little bit awkward. Doesn't flow quite as nicely as the other ones did. Twist, twist. Good. All right, back to the top, just tricep dips. Woo! Keep my hips down here. Fatiguing. Good, keep it up. Sometimes we don't have any equipment, okay? Whatever your position is, maybe you don't have a home gym, maybe you have to work out in your living room, maybe you're working out in your bedroom, been there, still do it sometimes, or you're outside. Good, and overhead press. I want this work, pretty much all the workouts I make, to be able to be done with minimal equipment. Good. That way if you have it, you have the option to still use it. But if not, you're not missing out. Boom. Good. Nice full extension, biceps in line with the ears. Boom. Woo! 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put the weights down, Russian twist. You can hold your weight still, but I don't want you to compromise your form. Boom, boom. Good, twist side to side. I promise I'm gonna get a better camera here, camera lens, so that way there's I'm a little more central to the screen when I'm on the ground. Good. Keep that chest high. 3, 2, 1, and full complex. Let's go get those weights near you. So this one is going to be hard to do if you're going back and forth in the chair to the floor. Boom, lean back, twist, twist, weights down, dip, press, twist, twist. You can keep those weights in your hands even if you feel comfortable. Dip, press, twist, twist. This is your last 30 seconds. Good, and on your feet, let's go. Whew. Finishing strong. We got just a minute of squats, and then you're done. Just a cool down. Whew, I know those hip flexors are tight. Keep going. So again, just active recovery here, or you wanna smash in a little bit of cardio. Let's get it done. Good. Good, you got it, come on, 30 seconds left, let's go. Almost there. Good, you got it. Stay strong with me, come on. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. That gets ya. Let's do some arm circles nice and slow. Shake it out right into that cool down. Woo! Yeah, definitely, I think I'm gonna definitely title this one shoulders and arms. I did say upper body, but because it is, we're not totally isolating the arms, but they're definitely feeling the burn, I think, more than anything. I don't know, what do you think? How you feeling? Whew. Good, but very nice work today. If you enjoyed this workout, please give it a thumbs up. Lets me know to make more like this. I try to put in strictly strength workouts too. I know I do a lot of high intensity cardio, kind of like compound workouts where we're doing cardio and strength built together, more like strength conditioning style. But it's good to just do some strict strength work. All right, it's really good to do that. You don't need to always do high intensity or always do cardio every day. And if you're doing an intense strength workout, you are gonna feel that heart rate pick up, so. But subscribe if you haven't already, that way every time I post a new workout, you can join me and we'll stay fit together. And like I said, this is a part of the squat challenge, so if you're interested and you wanna keep going with it, it is 2 weeks long. Every day we are doing squats, all right, for 2 weeks in different formats within our workouts, all right? So not every workout is only legs, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, stay strong, stay tough.